Dr. Bahal, Scramjet is one thing, but what about MIRV? If you recall, there was a lot of debate on net. People said, no time has not been issued. People have written about 10,000 kilometers. But ultimately, it was about multiple warheads. Why is this tech demo very important for India, sir?
Yeah, but I want to say one line on the strategic game changer, which is the hypersonic
Yeah,
technology or
okay.
scramjet
Okay.
engines. The thing that I want to tell you very simply is why is it so important? Primarily because when we are looking at ramjet engines, which the Brahmas had, it could give efficient running only up to 4.5 Mach. But 5 Mach means 6,100 kilometers per hour plus, which also gives a range of about 2,000 kilometers if you translate it into 20 minutes of flying at these kind of speeds. So when we are looking at scramjet, what it is doing is it does not slow down the air, but it keeps the air supersonic even at the combustion stage. And that is why you get high efficiency when you go past 5 Mach, and it can be applicable right up to 15 Mach or even more. And
Sir,
this
can you
gives
tell me
us,
one thing? A lot of people would like to know. Can you intercept a supersonic or a hypersonic missile? Are they interceptors?
yeah, that's the second point which I was coming to, which you have very nicely brought out. The reaction time which the enemy had, hostile air defense systems had, for Brahmas, which was flying at 2.8 to 3 Mach speed, was only 30 seconds. Now imagine, which is the missile that is going to come at 6 Mach, 8 Mach speed, and which is going to fly at above 6,100 kilometers per hour. It will give you less than 10 seconds or maybe 10 to 12 seconds of reaction time, which is not adequate for any decision making or intercepting this missile system. Normally, supersonic missiles you are able to intercept because of the decision time available, especially if they are coming at high altitudes. But both Brahmas is a low level terrain hugging missile with the speed going above hypersonic and yet carrying the same payload for a longer distance of up to 1,500 to 2,000 kilometers. You can imagine entire Tibetan Autonomous Region, half of Indian Ocean, entire Pakistan is well within range from standoff distances. And that is the important, that is why it is a strategic game changer. Now I come to the important aspect of MIRV that you were talking about. Basically, if you look at MIRVs, they are nothing but multiple warheads. Currently, the advanced version of Agni-V can carry 4 to 5 warheads, which means 4 to 5 target systems can be targeted simultaneously. Therefore, what happens? What happens is that even if you are able to intercept 1 or 2 warheads, still 3 to 4 warheads may go through and attack their target system within several hundred kilometers radius. That is the beauty of this system. And also the missiles that it can carry. Agni is incidentally much more higher speed. It's around 15 Mach plus. Agni-V plus is speed of 15 Mach plus. And when that missile is coming and re-entering the space, the difference between the scramjet technology and this is because in those technologies you carry the oxygen along. That is, it's in an oxidizer.
Okay.
That is why they can fly in space where there is no oxygen, whereas Brahmas needs air. And that is why you need ramjet to scramjet technology. And when this missile is coming, Agni, and it has got 4 to 5 warheads, which we are going to increase to 10 to 12 warheads in the coming versions. And if its ranges are also being thought of to increase, currently the Agni-V can cover all of China. It can cover the entire Pakistan. It can cover virtually most parts of Indian Ocean. But when we go into ICBM range, what is ICBM? Beyond 5,500 kilometers.
Correct.
Then we are looking at covering even the Pacific Ocean. We are looking at covering even the portions of South China Sea and east of South China Sea. And that is the dominance. And basically, these missiles are strategic ballistic missiles, which means they are essentially meant for carrying nuclear warheads, though they can carry
Okay.
tactical non-nuclear warheads also, but they are basically meant for nuclear warheads. And imagine the fear that we create in China and Pakistan that from
Okay.
anywhere in India and Indian Ocean we can launch these weapon systems.
Okay.